Good enough. Fire Strike strongest against it. Magic is the weakest as it has like crazy high resistance. I believe that. Yeah, Fire and Strike definitely felt like it was like really good. I also, from what I understand, both bosses have different resistances, both bugs, and I imagine the third bug possibly as well. We are regular Elden Ring. Yeah, I got bosses to kill here. We're gonna start with Sunflower, because why not? Because I'm in the area. Let's do it. Excuse me, gentlemen. Ow. 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 You know, with that fire, I got a bug you could kill if you want. Resistance is like 50, if I remember correctly. Yes, that sounds right. That sounds like what I've heard as well. I have that spreadsheet somewhere. I will say that relic is definitely going on every single one of my my casters. I guess the 2 casters. It's going on both my casters. 100%. Okay, so the moth has a resistance of 50, whereas the pest, the one on the ground, has a resistance of 10 to magic. So if you're hitting the one on the ground, you can still use magic and be totally okay. It's not as good as fire, obviously. Fire, it's like minus 35 or something, but... Breaking down the names is fun. I love breaking down names and like seeing why they created the name as they did. Oh, I need to put hummus away. I should go do that before I fight this boss. I should. Hang on. Let me grab you. Y'all can stare at a sunflower. BRB! Oh, I didn't mute myself. Okay, hi, I'm back. It's definitely Fire Giant. He's giant and he's very fire. Yeah. Yeah, can't argue with that logic. Okay, I don't know why I'm trying to start a timer. We should be good. I think we have everything that I want. We got the blue. We'll probably use this. That seems good. Yeah. All right, here we go. I don't really have like a lot of shit that I need to collect at this point. I have most of what I need, so we're kind of just in like kill bosses mode. Not bad. Better than just doing that for sure. Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, I missed because he moved. That's unfortunate. And I rolled too late. Or too early. One of the two. Okay, not terrible. It's not like the most spectacular damage on this guy, I won't lie. Like this is, I'm not gonna be sitting here going writing an award for it as the best thing I've used on Skidoo Tree Avatar. But it's okay. It is the Scooby-Doo Avatar. Like, it's just inconsistent with the hits because he moves so much. I feel like someone like Placidusax or Bale is going to be better because they kind of stay in place. Although Bale does move a lot. And admittedly, Bale does tend to move, which is rather annoying. Rather annoying. Like, there's certain moves that it's really strong on that he does, and then there's other moves where it's like, well, this is horrendous. Does it go far enough? It just barely, but like it's again not hitting his head. It's a lot of body shots of this thing, so like it's. I wish it was better. Going. This is the Death Ritual Spear. It is a Deathrite bird kind of weapon. Like, it's not the Deathrite bird weapon, which I would say is Death's Poker, which is significantly better than this, but this is not bad still. It does decent damage, it's just nothing incredible. Certain bosses and certain targets is definitely a lot better against. Anything big is really strong, obviously, because they get hit by all of the spikes or spears or whatever. See, like there it's good because he's staying put, so I hit him with all of them. Now, I could do a build of this where I go and get more attack focused stuff. Two-handed sword talisman, jump attack, charge attack, all that stuff. I could do that. And that would make stuff like this a bit more viable. But I feel like for most bosses, this still winds up being the best thing, even when it's not as good as it could be. Okay. How's it going, Raider? How you doing? How's it going, games? Yeah, I'll listen, bud. I know. Physical attacks on his face are doing more damage. Yes, I agree. They were. Which is too bad, because, like, this is so cool. I don't like Night Raid. I enjoy it. We're still playing it. We did the new boss this morning. First tried it. But I'm still enjoying it. It is not a stream game. Like, I'm not sitting here wanting to play it on stream all the time. But it is very fun to play off stream for me. I just like playing, I don't know, just going in and doing runs and hanging out. It's great. It's super fun. Let's go get Rakshas's armor. That's what I wanted to do. That sounds like a miserable time. Let's go do that. It is. Death Ritual Spear is very cool. It's just like, the thing that it's missing is frost damage. If this did frost damage, I think it'd be probably OP. To be honest, I think it'd be probably OP, but it'd be way better. It just like, it's not, it's missing something to make it like brokenly good, you know? Have you been playing it all, Raider, as well, or have you not been playing Night Raid? I know it's not for everyone. Not everyone has been enjoying that game. You love it when you abruptly woke up like that? I'm so sorry. How's it going, Damon? Like, even small guns like this, as long as they stand in it, right? Like, it's still, like, really good. It's definitely better on big targets where more of the spears hit, but, like, that's still very strong. It just... If they move, then it's a problem. So, I don't know what's gonna happen with Rakshasa. We're doing Rakshasa not because I actually need her armor for the damage boost, because we have the same damage boost as it is with our current setup with the Spellblade, but we want Rakshasa's armor because Rakshasa's armor gives us above 51 poise, which is needed for Rykard. So that way Rykard, with his lava, doesn't interrupt me constantly. It still will and they'll still do damage, but it won't be as constant. Yeah, it's really good on big, slow enemies. I have a feeling that Placidus Axe is gonna melt. Honestly, even a boss like PCR, in theory, melts as well because he is a large target. He's not as big as Placidus Axe, but he's a large target, and you can do this cast in between his attacks, and it should be fast enough that you're able to dodge after, and then he'll just kind of stand inside of it, you know? Rykard equals Richard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Nathan, we got Richard. We got Dickbag, which is Gideon. Trent, yeah. Ooh, Specs are also babysitting, dog sitting as well. Surprise dog sitting. How's it going, Kai? How are you today? Oh no, what did past Monster Hunter Wilds Dan do to future Dan? What happened? You know what? Here. Have a Gamba real quick. Can you fucking not? I am trying to make something for my chat. Stop it. Stop it. Fuck off. All right, you got 2 minutes. Go gamble. Oh, when you live in the UK, you're often surprised with it. Gotcha. How was the bug? Easier than the others, in my opinion. I think it was the easiest of the 3 so far. Is that what you feel like as well, Mitchell? Did you find it super simple? Gonna break from work. Well, I hope work is going well. I'm doing great. The run's going great. I mean, we've killed 1 Remembrance boss already, and now we're on our way to go get some armor, which will probably wind up killing us more than anything else, although I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping it won't. There is 10,000 on 0? That's Dan. That's 100% Dan. If that isn't Dan, I'd be very surprised. I'm amazed no one's betting on 10 plus yet. All tempered 8-star with 5 stars. Oh God, good luck. I need to go back and try and fight Reggie again. I don't understand how to dodge his moves. I just get hit by them constantly, and I don't know when the opportunity to attack is. I gotta go back and try it again and learn it. The other one is fine. I like the other one. The other one's very chill, but 10K, thank you, Specs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, 9,000. Someone else put up 1,000. All right, all right. I think we believe in you. I wouldn't. It's Rakshasa. Kristen beats Rakshasa faster than I do. Keeps going with some of his flying moves. Though, yeah, the flying moves where he goes up and he like claws at you as he comes down. I can't do those. Reggie is... Dan, help me with a real name. Well, I do this. How's it going, Antichrist? How was Ocarina of Time? Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing? For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Trey. I play a lot of Elden Ring, and we're about to fight Rakshasa, and it's definitely gonna go well, and I'm definitely gonna not die a lot. For sure. How was the stream? For anyone that isn't following, hit that follow button. It is free, and you should do it. There's no reason not to. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I thought that was Steve. That is, I believe, officially Steve, but everyone in at least Beeb and Beeble's community started calling it Reggie because I don't know where Steve came from, and I didn't have it explained to me, and then Reggie just made sense because it's Sir Regios, and Reggie's in the name. So I think that Steve is a community name for some reason, but I don't know why. And Reggie just like makes sense. One of his previous appearances, was he named Stevios? Is that why? Hi, Rakshasa. Listen, thoughts? Decent damage for the one hit. Oh. Oh no. Okay, one hit does oh right, but not if you're attacking, because you have that bullshit. I forgot about that. You bastard. Damn it! All right, it's not zero. Sorry, Dan. Wilds is also my first foray in as well, Dan, so I don't know where it came from. 99 out of 100 Triforce pieces in the whole game. We went and done every check. Oh, no, really? I'm so sorry. Oh, that's not fun. Sir Stevios, Lord of the Low... God damn it, Specs. Oh, I hate when that happens to the randomizer. That really sucks. Oh, there we go. That's good damage. I also don't like that you can't jump her attacks. I feel like when she's doing some of her moves that you should be able to, but you're not able to, which is inherently frustrating. Uh-oh. Fuck! It does mean you have to watch more. It's true. It's true. How's it going, Amin? How you doing? Cheers! Hopefully your next seat is a lot better. Oh, Dan, you want ad quote, and then you're good. Ooh, 3 non-tempered? I'll probably join you for those, because the tempered ones are, like, the worst. They're so annoying. They're so fucking strong. Fuck! Oh, well done. I am doing great. I'm doing fabulous. We beat the new enhanced bosses first, and now we're doing this. And again, my butt kicked a little bit, and that's okay. It's okay to get your butt kicked sometimes. That's all right. The game is too easy. This game or Wilds, because both I feel like are insults to me at this point for complaining about the hard bosses. Damn it. People complain it was too easy. Yeah, my issue with, and maybe it's just I don't know the fight super well yet, but it feels like at least Reggie or Steve, whatever you want to call him, I dodge the moves in the way that I feel like I should be, and I'm still getting hit by them, which is very, very frustrating. And I assume that it's just not knowing it well, and that once I learn it better, I will know what I need to do better. As is the case with most bosses that you fight. God damn it, I hate this fight so much. Oh my god, and frame trap too. There are two side moves followed by a pounce. Yeah, where he does like the and then the right? Those? Those ones? Are we talking about those? Because those are the ones I don't know how to dodge. Everything else I can kind of do. What? Are you also using the same weapon as Ryland was, or are you using a different one? I wonder. Speaking of Monster Hunter, let me go see if the Insect Glaive guide that I follow has been updated. Sword and Shield. So maybe it's that Charge Blade can't, but Sword and Shield can. Maybe. Nope, not yet. Avoid the side or dodge in the direction he's coming to go under him if you have time. Okay, so dodge towards him, because I tried that and that did not work. You get your points now. I've lost track. How many deaths am I at? 5? I forgot I had to keep track. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're at 5. 5 sounds right to me. 6? Okay, I can go with 6. And that's deaths, not attempts, right? Well, that was good damage, but I didn't get the roll. Yeah, my guess, Dan, would be that because he's not able to block it, but you are, that they have different block values for things. 7. See, now I'm determined to get it before you get to the 10 plus, so that way no one gets the points. That's all that this is doing, is motivating me to make that happen. All right, here we go. I'm locking in. I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm gonna have an embarrassing defeat. This is proving to be much worse on NPCs than I thought it was gonna be. Of course, it could just be her. Damn it. It could just be her. Man, I need a good song. Yes. Okay. Not that the other songs weren't good, but this is the one. How did all of those miss? It's just not going where it's supposed to. Why? I can't see you. I can't see what's happening. Hang on. I was spamming the roll button. There's a square for quantum. What are you talking about? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Light load. Then I feel like I would die in one hit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's just death in one hit. Then I'll do it. I'll do it, but I feel like this doesn't end with me being happy. How's it going, Adamant? Yes, there's a Gamba. Indeed, indeed. I mean, it will at least let me roll out of the side swipes, right? Or it should. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Come on. Well, with my own confidence, I didn't say I was going to do great. I said I hopefully would do great. I was hopefully going to do great. There you go. Enjoy your points. Did I pull a June? In terms of what? Light load is still the same though. Light load is good. Light load is a good idea, Ant. In terms of betting, I didn't bet. I can't bet. It's my channel. Train actually finishes games. Thank you. We don't talk about Kazan. Oh my God. Maybe I have to go to the left. Is that why? Is that the trick? All this so I can have 50 poise with a bit of extra damage. Crazy. I could get rid of the magic scorpion charm, but I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference with me surviving. Yeah. Brutal. Brutal. I just don't know what the trick is to her. Aside from being better at PvP fights, which after all this time, the fact that I still have not done is like crazy. Because I've done them so much. I don't understand why I'm still so bad at them. I feel like I would have gotten like slightly better as time went on, but that is not what has happened. Okay, sure. You could request the run, you could. Did you get enough? I gotta get this done before 30. I have to. I gotta. Or I'll just get screwed and land on your body when I try to roll through you. Love that. And then you turn too much. I don't understand the trick. Genuinely. So just realized I should sleeve this card. Genuinely, I just don't understand the trick. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one of those two. Whichever of those two you want me to do, you gotta pick one or the other. I will also not be cosplaying. In-game. Or in real life. For I would like to get as much damage out of it as possible, as that is the point. So whichever of those two, let me know. Noble S-Talk, you got it. Noble S-Talk. Not detox, you stupid phone. Why? All right, there we go. Done. It has the higher base damage. Fair enough. And there's probably more stuff that works with it too for like making it broken. Because I bet the like the spear talisman would work with it. Since it's, you know, pierce damage or whatever. Or thrust damage. I just didn't roll. Oh my god! Okay, I got my 0 runes back. He faked me. She faked me out, you jerk. How dare you? And then I get screwed. I don't understand. I genuinely don't get why I struggle with this so much. It is so frustrating and I don't get it. It drives me bonkers because I shouldn't be this bad at this. And yet I am for whatever reason. And I don't understand it. Other shit is fine. Everything else I can do. It's this fight. And like all the NPC ones, I just don't understand their mechanics. For whatever reason, my brain just does not compute what I'm supposed to do to make it work. Like I'd go for the backstab, but there's no time. Right? And then she can decide, like, you're just, Boss Mini and Necro can be able to leveling. Nice. Hope you're having fun with D4. Has that game been getting more support now that they're owned by Microsoft, or is it kind of the same? If I get to 50, I might just like go back to like before we did Rakshasa and undo all of this. Because as fun as it feels like putting another Rakshasa incident in a video, and then of course they gave her a heal, because why wouldn't they, right? Just to like really dig in the knife. Hey, you know all the work you did? Guess what? She can heal. Get shit on, nerds. At least that's what I imagine FromSoft thought. Like verbatim. I think those were their exact words, I'm pretty sure. Are you really not gonna heal? Do I need to get you further? Woo, we got the heal. Only the rest of the health bar to go. Sure, yeah, that hit me, okay. Uh-huh. She did not get interrupted there, despite me pressing the button at the time that I usually do. I don't understand how that tagged me. I feel like I was far enough away that that shouldn't have, but whatever, man. You can't even, like, the problem with her is you can't even safely go for R1s, because if she presses the attack button while she's running at you, before you hit the attack off on her, she gets to phase, I was gonna say, poise through your attack because of the passive on her weapon, which is crazy. I'm dead. Fuck me, man. Guessing Rakshasa should be in Night Rain? No, please no, never. Blood attacks her lion's claw on you, so then you control her by breaking her poison, knocking her down. Even when I have that stuff, I'm still just shit at it. I don't know why I'm so bad at this, but it's so annoying. Give me Melania, tell me to know her with like Smith's Grip daggers and I could do that. Like, but this fight? The stupid fucking jump attack. That's why you can't safely go for attacks on her when she's running in, because she can decide to just jump over and hit you. And then I got stuck on a pot. The Rakshas armor would help with this fight. It really wouldn't. It would not do much. It would give you like extra 8%. That'd be about it. Oh, man. You'd have and she wouldn't. Yeah, but she'd still have her katana is the problem. Her katana is where the issue is. Because her katana is what actually gives her the monstrous poise value that she has. Sure. Not her armor. Her armor is not doing anything here except for a little bit more damage. Her katana is where the issue is. I need her to not have that passive. And then it's fair. Wrath of a Fire and Blood Tax, Loop Rexer. I believe it. I wish I was better at this. It's so frustrating getting here and going up by like 20 deaths just because I'm so bad at this fight, you know? And I don't know how to get better at it because like I feel like I know the approximate strat and I do my best with it and then it just doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna undo all this. I don't feel like having this in the video. All right, what was I at before I started this? Unless, well, I have to go buy some more cards. That store is gonna be so confused by me showing up every day. Endless, thank you very much for the Bloomburrow and the Modern Horizons 3 packs. I do appreciate it. I will go pick those up after stream, and they're gonna be very confused. They're gonna be very confused. But we'll open those on stream tomorrow. I'll wait for you again, like always. I will. Thank you very much for feeding my addiction. I super appreciate it. 14 deaths? Okay. Yo, I love Paramore. Paramore's awesome. Paramore's so good. Where was I? What time was I at to? Yeah, I was at 14 deaths. And let's pretend that I was headed... $433.20 is what we'll say the time is at. By no show clip for later, you got it. I can do that for you. Effective lower level strat I've seen involves baiting on the jump and only punishing it. There's plenty of death montages. Yeah. I just don't want to have one for this one. I don't know. Maybe it's stupid. But I like the other thing is I don't really need this armor. Is the thing. We tease him constantly. Fine. Fine. I'll leave it in. Fine, you convinced me. I think what bugs me is it's the one area that I consistently and constantly have problems with and do a bad job at. And like, I have moments with other bosses sometimes where the weapon's really hard. I'll answer your question in a second, Specs. Where a boss is really hard, but it's different than when it's the same one. Dude, everyone, oh no, I know. It's so frustrating that it's this. It's good to know I'm not alone in the struggle because with every fiber of my being, if I could remove any boss in this game to never exist, this would be the boss. I hate this boss so god damn much. I also don't understand how baiting out the jump attack helps because I feel like the jump attack I guess people are able to get around to the back and do a backstab. I don't understand how though. Because I definitely try and I am not able to. For buying packs, if you would like to, which of course there's zero obligation, if you go to my throne, which you can see down there somewhere, I believe, there should be a throne button you can click on. You can check there. I have a bunch of stuff loaded into there. Like light and medium are working. What about heavy? You know? It's not a stupid idea. See, like... when am I supposed to punish that? Okay, sure. You see if Nadu yeah. I basically went to the website for the store that I that have near me and kind of looked at what they have and just added random stuff onto it. I made sure they had it in stock before I did this. So they should have all of these things as far as I know. But what I do is, because it doesn't order from the site, I go and buy the pack myself if it's bought, and then I'll open it on stream, but only when you show up, or in this case, like Endless said, if they don't show up, then I will clip it for later, so that way you can check to see what it was that I got pulled, because you bought the thing for me, so I figured it made sense for you to be able to see what I did and what I got. In case I pull something absolutely insane. Which I'm having a hard, like I bought collector's boosters and I'm having a hard time knowing what is actually like really good versus what I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And then I look at them, I'm like, oh, that's not worth any money. No Final Fantasy packs? Okay, hang on. Would I rather fight Rakshasa or Elmer? Elmer 1,000,000% of the day, every single day of the week, like I would fight Elmer with my bare fists before I fought Rakshasa. I am so down for Elmer. 100%. You can buy things from this website and they get sent. Yes. So the way this works, let me go. I'm taking a breather from Rakshasa for a second. The way it works is whenever you buy something from that site, it'll either get shipped to me. For example, the Red Bull. What happens is Red Bull on Amazon, it gets ordered and then shipped to me, and then it arrives here. In some situations like the magic cards, those don't ship from the store. So instead you buy it and then it doesn't get shipped to me, but I go and purchase it myself. So depending on, you can also do surprise gifts if you want to. I have that turned on. So if you want to buy just a random thing, you can buy whatever and it will ship. I don't know what the restrictions are on that, but you can do that too. Let me see if they have Final Fantasy on this at the card store. Hang on. There's a farting animal coloring book. I mean, you could. I am not here to tell you whether you should or you shouldn't. I'm just here to tell you that you could. Here, I'm gonna add this one because this is one that we really liked. What's that? Hang on. Hang on, I got a math. Also, I will fair warning. There are moments where people have done something and the thing that they bought didn't arrive and something else did. Cozy bought a cute little coffee mug plushie. That didn't show up. What showed up instead was an elephant. For some reason. Don't know why, but that has happened before. Also, they are definitely sold out of Final Fantasy at the store. So I added one other thing because they had New Capenna collector's boosters that I forgot about. But yeah, there you go. Am I finally taking the elf out of the room? How dare you? You know, she can miss you. You have time to cast it if you have distance. The problem is she moves out of it. I'll give it another shot, but she was moving out of it as well. I remember Final Fantasy bad. They got a lot of Final Fantasy 9. Is my 9 remake? Great question. I bought the, because I traded in a card yesterday, I think I mentioned. I bought the Final Fantasy 14 deck, the Y'shtola one. And I gotta say, sleeving that up made me miss playing Final Fantasy 14 so goddamn much. Oh my god. I haven't had a wave of nostalgia hit me like that in a while. And I know that 14 is like a recent game and I can still play it, and it's not like it's like an old game from my childhood or anything, but it's a game I haven't played in a bit because it requires a subscription fee. And also for me, I need another mouse because I use a MMO mouse to play. Ah! What are you doing? Don't be weird. Okay, I'm gonna give Death Ritual Spear one point for this fight, which is it is long. Motherfucker! If you pulled Sephiroth, I might rage quit the stream. Fair. Rylan bought a collector's booster box and pulled the full art. I think I'm getting my terms right. The full art foil Sephiroth the other day. I've also decided if I pull any card that's worth like $100 or more and I really want to keep it, I will. But if I pull something that's $100 or more in any pack that I buy, I'm probably going to take that and trade it in for more cards. And the chance of getting another like $100 plus card. I just don't understand what, like, Zook, when you say that people bait out the jump attack, what do they do after that? Is it to backstab or like, what's up with that? Sure, turn around, hit me, cool. Let's talk magic. It's distracting me from the rage I'm feeling boiling up inside my body. I fucking hate this. This is miserable. This is it's so annoying. The fight takes forever. She's just an unstoppable monster. I just want to go home with your armor so I can do one stupid fight with it because I don't even need it for any other fight. Although I guess I will use it because I am putting all this effort in, eh? Poke. They could have at least given her like half the range. Guess we made able to jump again. Gotcha, okay. The armor is very drippy. It is true. The armor is drippy and it is basically like one of the cooler things because it is literally just coated in blood. So you're not wrong. Also, I just realized, sorry, I'm looking at it. The Jolly Gerbil card is a hamster as its creature type. That's so cool. I'll bring the worst jank. Do you have to pay for Spell Table? And like, how does it work with like the camera? Does it use your phone or like, what's the deal with that? I've only heard people talk about it. I know nothing about it. I hate you. Yes, sorry. Yes, Quantum, I did. And then I fell into a rage of dying again. I did. What about Siluria? What about the tree weapon is really good? Is it the Ash of War on it? Does it just like catch her when she goes to roll away from it, or? Use your phone, look into it, and the possibility of commander deck of each color. Ooh, love that. Hell yeah. Feels comfortable and understand that punish window. Gotcha. Okay. I appreciate any and all tips for this fight because I just have the worst time. Especially when I get stuck on a stupid kit. What brought me to this moment in my life? What events have transpired to make it so that I am stuck in this purgatory with this horrendous fight that exists to get a stupid armor set that is arguably not super necessary? You gotta just Elden Ring. Fuck, you're right. God damn it, you're so right. Fuck! Stop it! There's a new biggest spender? Lauren. Also, Lauren, I got cards to show you. Hang on. Hello, my love. Hiya! Also, we have 2 more packs to buy, or I have 2 more packs to buy. Endless bought 2 more for me. So I have to buy those after stream today. That card shop is gonna be so confused by my existence. Just this random guy started showing up every single day and buying cards, and he only buys like 1 pack at a time. It's the weirdest thing. All right, that's fine. Need more patience? You're not wrong. You're not wrong on the patience front. I definitely feel stronger than I am, and I am acting like that in the fight itself. There are many things that I am. A patient man. Fuck. Is not one of them. No, no, no. Shit! Damn it! It was at her name. I did get greedy. I did. Dryly for a win, Alura's Pole Blade, Micro Staggers to be helpful, yeah. And the problem with this is like, this Ash of War is really good damage, but she just kind of like walks out of it a lot of the time, which is very annoying. Some of the cards, yes, I have 2 cards to show you. One is an art card and one is an actual like card to play with. And then Endless bought 2 more packs. So I'm gonna have to go to the card store again and confuse the hit of them. Or the hit of them. I hit her, so I red hit. Confuse the shit out of them as to why this random man keeps showing up and buying 1 pack at a time. Or 2 packs at a time. I will say, letting her run towards me is definitely working as a strat. And doing an R1, this is pretty solid. That was good damage. That made up for the heal happening. Shit. No, that doesn't hit me. No. Okay, the Ash was not worth it there. The Ash was not worth it. Fuck! And I didn't get the heal. Okay, we're back. It's fine. Fuck! Yeah. Yes, the only problem with Despoker is she does charge you, so you can get screwed a little bit, but it is, I do agree, very good overall. And if this did frost damage, this would be completely fine. Starts to slip, it's trying to fly away. It wants to go home. Adamant, you must let it leave. Let it be with its family. Okay, I need another video game song that can be used for a video game or for a montage. I usually use Kirby. Does anyone have any other suggestions for one that would be funny and kind of like fast-paced? Kind of like Kirby music is a lot of the time. Because I usually use either King DDD's Revenge or whatever it is, and like a Dream, I think it's Dreamland. Benny Hill, that is the most copyright song in the world. If you play 1 second of that, you immediately get copyrighted. It has to be video game music. And even then, it's not guaranteed that it won't be. But like... of all the music I've ever played on stream, there's only one song that has been more copyright than Yakety Sax, which is Star Wars music. I was playing Battlefront, and I had that as a video. Do with your voice, Ave Maria. None of these are suggestions that are helpful. All of these are copyright. Again, specifically, video game music. Anything by Weird Al. Okay, you're all the worst for suggestions. I regret asking. God damn it. You didn't hear the question? Okay, here's the question again. I need a song I can use for a montage, because this is clearly going to be a death montage, that is a little fast-paced and would work, and I usually use Kirby. But it has to be video game music. The Kevin MacLeod music. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm not saying no. I just don't know what that is. Oh, I'm in the worst possible spot. Ripple Field 1 from Kirby Dream Land. See? Now we're getting somewhere. Perfect. Ride of the Valkyries. Not a video game song. The Zelda Store song. I don't know if that would work for a montage as well, but I do use that one. That is a good suggestion overall. I don't know how well that would work for a montage though. It's too chill. It's not quite as fast paced. Sonic. Well, I mean, Sonic music is good. Can I have a more specific recommendation than just Sonic? I had a stipulation. I did not. I said the stipulation in my first question. You just didn't hear it. Ow. Frontiers. Frontiers does have some good stuff. I use a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 battle music. Hello, Kristen. Indeed. Hi. You did. I hope you had a wonderful sleep in. Thank you for the 30 months. Pest was great. And now I'm dying to Rakshasa over and over again. This is making up for all the deaths I did not have on Pest. We did Pest in one shot first try. Partially because I don't think it's as hard as the other bosses. I don't know how you found it. You'll have to tell me. But also partially because I got 2 Devour Receptors. Which just kind of melted the boss. Shadow of the Colossus donut from the Simpsons game. I don't know that one, but that's a good suggestion. Kirby versus DDD. I have like one Kirby song and one DDD song. I don't know if I know that one. What game is that one from? Yeah, I found a Devour Scepter, and then I got I had Noclatio, so I duplicated it. So I had 2 Devour Scepters. So I killed the first phase in like, I don't know, 5 hits. And then it was just the second phase. And that was not the hardest part, not the hardest boss I fought. How did you find it? It's from Nightmare in Dreamland. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I find Kirby music is like upbeat and fast paced enough. It works really well for this, for the purpose that I want. Listen to it after this sentence is a banger. Okay, you got it. I'll listen to both of these suggestions. Oh, all 3 actually. I forgot about Ripplefield 1 as well. Well, I have no healing left, so that's a problem. Be gone, demon! Hallelujah! God, I hate this fight. Fuck, it's the worst. Oh shit, I'm heavy load. I can't even wear it. All right, well. After all that, I can't even wear the full set. Well, you know, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And this is, I guess, just that instance. Time to heavy load? No, no, no. No, 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 no. All right, so we had, hang on. I wonder if they're gonna be, probably not. Great Jar Arsenal? Yeah, but then I lose damage. I don't want to lose damage. I like my damage. Either Kristen is typing a very long sentence about the attempt, or Kristen is driving. It's one or the other. So we had, where was it? It was, let's start with the first one. Ripplefield 1. From, Kirby Dreamland. From Kirby. And my dear lovely wife, I don't know if you're still here to see, but there's that. And then this is also for, I guess, anyone that wasn't here. After fighting the moth, I opened that. So I got a moth in my pack after fighting the moth, which was kind of like wildly crazy that happened. All right, Kirby. It might be a little too happy. It does meet the other criteria though of being upbeat. But it might be a little too happy. How's it going, GB? How you doing? Okay, okay, that's an option. We also have Shadow of the Colossal Donuts from The Simpsons. Can I just get the OST, please? There you go. Okay. Not quite as happy as I was hoping it could be. Not sure about this one. And then we had Kirby versus DDD from Nightmare in Dreamland. Nightmare in Dreamland. Not Creamland. That's a very different game. Dreamland OST. This sounds like a song I think I already have. Yeah, hang on. Okay, so this is very similar to the one that I already have, which is a really good one, don't get me wrong, but and this is the one I already used too. Very similar. The other one combines like 2 songs, but it is a good song. It is a good song. Saloon Rat. Okay, hang on. What is this? You did a smarts. What'd you do, GB? Saloon Rag Vintage on. Oh wait, it's on a website. Hang on. Audionatics.com. uBlock Origin has prevented loading this page. What are you sending me to? I'm gonna Google this website to make sure it's real. Not that I don't believe you, but that was... Is it Audionautics? Is that what I spelled wrong? Oh, I didn't put the U. That was on me. Okay. And then, what did we... It was called Saloon Rag? Hang on. I don't know what I expected. I mean, not the worst idea for a for a death montage. Hang on, there's another one here. Is it the same? Oh, it's the same, but without the quite as a honky tonk vibe and the old school vibe. Okay, that's an option. The sneaky. Oh, I think I know that one. I feel like that one now gets copyright claimed all the time because this didn't used to. But I feel like now it's like massive copyright issues all over the place. Great side for music. I believe I try and stick to video game music because it's like recognizable and you're like, oh, this song, I like this song. But not a bad idea. How's it going, Maple? I'm doing great. We're listening to music to find a death montage song right now. I take pictures of your 3DS onto your phone. Ooh, nice. Congrats, GB. That's awesome. Star Drop Saloon. Oh. Stardew. It might be a little on the slow side, but not a bad idea. Kraid's Lair. I don't know if it's upbeat enough. I want something that feels like, because we want to match the Benny Hill vibe of video game music, and the closest you get is like Kirby. Hang on, where's the? Like you get stuff like this, and then you can put like your death as like I'm dying at the beginning, and then it's like death. You see what I mean? There's a lot of Kirby music though that's quite good. I'm sorry. This playlist is called Kirby Music That Just Goes Hard. I will say this might be a song that I just wind up using. The But the playlist here is called Kirby Music That Just Goes Hard. This is the 12th track. I'm like about 99% sure that this is not a Kirby song. It's a great song. Pretty sure this isn't Kirby. Oh, this could be good. Another classic King DDD. Saloon Honky Tonk Lego Movie Video Game. I feel like Lego would come after me for that one. Katamari on the Rocks. That's not how I thought that was going to start. Yeah, maybe. I could always go with... Mulgara, I have that one downloaded. That is an option for sure. I also have, because I do, instead of Castlevania, I always go with, what is it? I go with this version of the Castlevania music because the Castlevania music is great. But the version in Vampire Survivors is just perfect. It's so good. We're just gonna listen to the song for a while because I really want to hear the song. But go with Tank. Warrior Wink. I think I'm gonna find another Kirby song. I dig the other Kirby ones for sure. Select the salon music. I'll try it out. I'll give it a shot and see. I'm gonna fiddle with stuff because I want to try and get some more music. I have a lot that I use, but I want to get some more. I also want to get some more of the Mario Kart stuff from Mario Kart World because there's a lot of good shit in Mario Kart World. Is that Circle of the Moon? You know it. Kind of. It's Vampire Survivors. But honestly, if you're a Castlevania fan and you haven't played the Vampire Survivors Castlevania DLC, play it. It is arguably the best Castlevania game that's come out in years. It's so fucking good. Oh my God, is it incredible. Ooh, yeah, Saki, I saw that you got halfway dead for the run. I'm so sorry. You will get it next time. I believe in you. The only thing I worry about with the salon music is I worry it's not upbeat enough. There is always going with like Persona. Persona music is also kind of like pretty upbeat, and like the heisty kind of vibe is kind of good. Speaking of heist music, hang on. Before we go back to our regularly scheduled rock music, I have a new favorite genre, which is jazz heist or heist jazz, which is just straight up jazz you would listen to if you were performing a heist. It's just so good. It's just so good. Do I want to go do Jory? Ah, sure, why not? Sort of the Surviving Warrior, good suggestion. I think Kirby probably winds up being the winner, but I'll see if I can find some saloon music I can use too for you, Quantum. Obsession for disco rap? That sounds awesome. I missed the jump. Okay, everything's good. We're fine. I don't know how good Ritual Spear's Ash is going to be on Jory, but I do have a feeling that it's going to obliterate Jory's summons, right? From Earthbound, maybe. You know what's weird? You can do a lot of, like, obviously all the video game music can get copyright whenever they want because they literally own the music. But the one song I have found from Mario Odyssey that gets copyrighted more than anything else is Steam Gardens. The I don't remember what the world is, but it's like the wooded. Is it wooded? That is the one that gets copyrighted the most. And it's not by Nintendo. It's by people that have their own, like, song they've made sampling that, and they just copyright everybody. And it's like, what the? You don't own this. Battle Frontier from Pokemon, another option. There are some good Pokemon ones too. Jory could be a good player hunting boss, but Jory doesn't really follow you. Like, the Pursuer follows you. Who? I guess Morgott in this game, Pursuer. There's got to be other bosses that follow you in this game. Death by Glamour, it could, yeah. Yeah, it definitely could. Although I do find that Undertale music also gets claimed a lot, even though Toby Fox themselves doesn't claim it because they made it using entirely open source things that they created. But other people will copyright claim it as, oh, it's my song, and this is the song that it's sampled from, even though I'm not the original owner of the music, and this person is, and I sampled it from them. So possible, definitely possible. Call the pay stump and not a pay stub. Bravo. All right, when do you think is going to be a good chance for this Asha War? Maybe when he's getting back up? What the fuck was that? Okay. Well, I mean, he didn't move out of it. So we're already a step above Rakshasa. Okay, fuck you. I was busy with your summon. Yeah, because of the wind. I've heard Celeste is really bad for getting copyright claimed. I've considered some Celeste music because there's some great tracks in that game. But like, I've heard that it is really, really egregious with how fast and how much gets claimed. And I don't know if it's like the owners of Celeste or if it's people doing the bullshit that we were just talking about, but. Okay, you know what? The Ash is working. The Ash is working. He doesn't move out of it. Like, his summons suck, but wow. Where did you go? There he is. Yeah. And then it stopped the other summons from attacking. Okay. This is pretty good. I haven't had a chance to do it again, but you know. Uh-oh. Everything's fine. I really need more stamina, partially because I want to wear the full Rakshasa set, but also I'm just running out of stamina real fast. No, can we not? Jory, you're the best. Thank you for acclimating to the request of not doing a bad thing and instead doing something that makes you free. I appreciate it. Goodbye, Jory. That could have been a lot worse, and maybe I'm just excited that it wasn't as bad as Rakshasa was. Pursuer, Morgott, yeah. Tree Sentinel, Kirk, Abyss Walkers. I think Abyss Walkers would be good as a nighttime boss, as a night boss. I feel like they would work really well for a group of people. Mostly the sound effects. Really? All right, I'm gonna come back to Midra. I don't want to do Midra yet. Let's go do... Who have I not done in the base game? I did Estelle, and I was disappointed. I haven't done you. I did Mo. Did I do Moose? I did Moose, right? I did Moose. I've done Fire Giant. Let's go kill this guy. Morning, James. The new boss was exactly what I wanted. Have you done it yet? How was Pest? I was going Lukey. I think Pest was easier than the other two that we've had. I think it's the easiest of the enhanced bosses so far. First try to last night. Let's go. Yeah, the fact that, James, I got third bug, I got cocoon-like state before the next phase appears. Kind of. I mean, there's like a 10-second pause, but you know. And I got kind of a Voltron thing happening where they combine. I couldn't ask for more. It was everything I wanted. It was perfect. All the things I predicted is what I got. Oh, I'll be right back. Hang on. I return. Oh, tried up a soft locked. How did you soft lock? You can soft lock in that game? What did you do? Prediction was a scorpion gets wings. That didn't happen. No, sadly. Good prediction though. Somebody has paid like 50x for the value for a copy of Dune. Hang on. Really? I guess I jumped too early. Whoopsies. You were indeed driving. Okay, tell me, how did it go? Were you able to win? What happened? Give me details. They scanned it all. They made the empties they could claim they had the rights to Dune. God, people, man, why? Fucking why? I'm glad NFTs have kind of gone away because that was ridiculous. Game was super laggy. Somehow killed both bugs before anything fused, and the third was perma hiding. Weird. Three tries a thumb shove him. Okay, did one on the third. See if what happened to us happened to you. What happened to you? Works on YouTube videos. That is true. That is true. It does. Non-flushable turds. Oh Lord. Because of the lack of jump left murder. That is true. We are 3 days into jump left July, and Kristen has yet to kill a jump left, and I am very upset about it. Especially because James paid good, real money for that to happen and was ignored. All three got stuck on the wall of the arena. Nope. Nope, that didn't happen to me. No, my fight went totally normal. Oh shit, well, have fun, Kristen. James? It's been a pleasure. You'll be missed. Needs another minute in the oven. I agree. It is really pretty though. The third bug that shows up is gorgeous. They're doing it to digitally preserve the unique art and not doing the NFT BS, and they're even planning on burning the book so they can increase the value. What the fuck? I hate people sometimes. Two seconds you saw it looked fun. It's such a pretty bug. So pretty. Okay, Niall, I'm hoping and I am correct. This is very good. Although I've made Niall mad. I've made Niall angry. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have targeted Niall. Niall, I'm so sorry. Have you considered chilling out? Thoughts? Almost half health before we get to him coming in here. I'll take that. Can I? Nope, definitely can't now. I want to see if I can get the Ash of War off in the middle of his combo or something. Because like I can obviously do it here, right? But I want to see if I can get it off in the middle of him attacking me. Here, this is a good chance. Okay. Is it fast enough? Yeah, it's definitely fast enough. So that bodes well for PCR then. Oops. If I can do it on this fight in the middle of that, I should be able to do it in the middle of PCR. Because the end lag of, oops, the end lag of the actual Ash is not crazy, so. He's in denial, get out. These puns are, oh my God. We got the Morgott raid during a Deathbird jail. Right after I said Deathbirds aren't that bad, we got messed up by both, and Morgott chased Rowland the Recluse all the way to a different grace. Oh, Kristen, while I'm doing this, I opened the pack that Endless bought for me, and look what I pulled in the pack after beating the bug. What are the chances of that? What are the chances? Right? Like, fight the bug, open pack, bug. With a, that's just Mothra? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on the Night Rain book? I saw that. I don't know how I feel about that, because that implies that that has every single piece of info you need for the game. But then what happens when DLC comes out? Your book is outdated. the idea of like owning it is kind of fun, but I feel like, what's the point? If when DLC comes out or when they do updates and they do balance changes, if everything in that book is wrong. Oh my God, I got a stagger? Holy shit. We do the Ash. We do the Ash. He also is doing the same. So we had this on the Smith Script daggers. Because he thinks that this is a ranged attack, he is repeatedly doing the same move. His AI registers it as a range, which means that, which it is, I mean, ultimately, but it means that his AI gets tricked into doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Wild. Just like the Animal Crossing Big Book. Yeah, like, I understand the idea of it, but it feels weird to me. I don't know. Favorite Nightfarer? Definitely Raider at this point. I just, playing Raider and just going double colossal weapon jump attacks is just so much fun. Plus the fact that Raider has a I don't want to die button. That's like basically a parry where you punch the guy is really cool. Okay. Let's go do some stuff over here. How's it going, Cozy? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. How are you today? They make a DLC that attaches to the back. I both hate that and love that.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit? Very let my hand.
Both those things. Both hate and love. I'm excited for whatever the next Nightfarer we get is. I hope it's good. I saw a suggestion that made sense that we'll probably get one that uses whips as their main weapon. Since they've already given whips a riposte, they could have a character that fixes the whip moveset, like how Iron Eye fixes the bow moveset. And if they make it so that whips are really good, that'd be fucking sick. Ow. 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 They should call it Devo. I'm scared to ask, but I'm going to. Why? Whip it good, get out. Another seal user would be cool, yeah. Melee Faith would be nice, yes. I saw another suggestion of a, like a monk style with hand-to-hand. Since, you know, hand-to-hand exists, that could be a thing. Whips, but it's Simon Belmont, that'd be sick. I am having a moment right now that I can anyone confirm? Because I don't remember if it is. I'm still heavy, damn. Is this in Night Rain? I don't think I've ever picked it up. Or ever even seen it. And if I have, it didn't register that I did. It is? Okay. I supposed to not have been paying attention. Watch your VOD back and the thing did happen to you. New bug brings a big bug. We do wonder what happens if we kill the moth half first. My assumption is that the big moth, the third bug, when you kill a bug, it's the Dark Souls 3 brothers mechanic, where when you kill one, the new moth goes and starts to resurrect it and then infuses itself into the body, which is how you get damage onto the new moth, the new bug. Because if you're a melee user, there's no way you're hitting the flying guys, right? So by killing the one on the ground, you're then able to hit the one after it infuses itself into the corpse of the one you killed. So I would assume that it would do the same with the moth as well, which would only really happen if you're using range characters. Okay, both Meme and Saki as well. Okay, I must have just missed it then. I'll have to look for that weapon, because I actually quite like this weapon. Again, it'd be better with Frostbite, but I actually quite like this weapon. Tooth Whip and Thorn Whip, yes. Yep. The Fire Giant Whip is genuinely really good in the, in Night Rain, because of the passive. For the win, gotcha. You get to play as Ishin, and one of the skills is the gun. I'm so on board. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Hi. Yeah, what's up? Oh, fuck, I missed. Hang on. I mean, pretty solid. I can do it from range, which is nice. This guy dodges, but then gets hit by it anyways, so that's kind of cool. Well, he didn't get hit that one time, but every other time he's gotten hit by it. Very nice. Really good damage on this. And good stagger damage too. God damn! Holy crap! All right, well, now we wait. So how's your day going, chat? Oh, he's back, hang on. Oh, answer that question in a moment. And that's what we call free runes. Wait, why are you still alive? Sorry, that's what we call free runes. It was a little awkward at the end there. I didn't realize that they had like 1 HP left. Whoops. Did I see the video of someone one-shotting? No, I didn't. If you have it, you can post it in Discord. Feel free. I would love to see. How much endurance do I need to be able to wield that? Not yet. All right, well. With this weapon there with Frost, you know, Quantum, I'm so glad you asked. I, in fact, have a 13-page dissertation about why this weapon would be better with Frost. Would you like to hear it? It includes graphs. Not free runes. I love how triggered you are by that sentence, Kristen. They are free. Listen, if I can hit the button and not worry about dodging, it counts as free. If I am not scared of dying, it counts as free. No, it's possible without Grafted Blade. You would need, ideally, I would imagine, to one-shot Fulgor. If you can get Grafted Blade, that would help. But honestly, you probably own, like, if I was guessing, you really only need the Libra Raid buff, because that buff makes you do more damage the more runes you have. And then if you clear out the entire kit, like the entire map, and you just have like 500,000 runes, you're gonna melt the boss. Worst case, you sleep on Godson's there. Thank you. See, Kristen? See? Free runes. At level 1, there actually is like, there's a breakpoint with the weapon because you want like a legendary weapon, probably ideally because it has the highest amount of damage at base. So you probably, if I was guessing, would want at least level 7 for a purple, maybe level 10 for a legendary, and then the Libra raid. I mean, obviously someone's done it, so just go look at whatever they did, but whoops, I quit out all the way, my bad. 10 sounds expensive. As you level up, you can see how much damage your weapon does, and there is a break point where it becomes not worth it. I don't know what it is, but there is a break point. Legendary just farming warm face. Yeah, you also don't need the grafted blade. You also can do it with Mariah's Executioner Sword as well. Sentient Pest raid and Libra raid in a single run. That would be fun. That'd be amazing. You'd be so broken. Well, this is a new spot that I've not been in before. Well, I suppose I'm just going to teleport back to my usual place. That was very strange. All right then. Okay. Found out yesterday he spends his hard-earned money on underground, unethical jump lift fights. James would do that. Where do you think Cubone got the skull? How's it going, Melody? A fun view to enter to, right? I don't know how I wound up there. I quit out of the game because I didn't get bird skip, and I was just all of a sudden in that place. Man, James is gonna get timed out a lot today, I feel like. God damn it! I'm bad at bird skip today. How are you doing, Melody? How's things? Also, if anyone didn't see the announcement, I did not stream yesterday because I had house stuff that I had to deal with, and I will be streaming tomorrow to make up for it. So you get a rare Friday stream from me. Do I want to see an Elden Ring movie? No. Will I watch the movie when it comes out and hope and pray that it's good? Yes. If I could have my way, I would not ever have movies or TV shows of games that I love, and instead I would just have that studio spend the money they spent on the movie or TV show on another game, so I could play another game of the game that I love. That would be my preferred. Much preferred, but that's not gonna happen, evidently. So, I will say for the Elden Ring movie, I'm hoping that they don't do a movie about our character and like the world that we go through. Like, I don't want it to be a story about a Tarnish that starts off and goes all the way to beat Rada Beast and then they claim. I don't want that. Fuck that. Give me a movie that talks about the Shattering War, or give me a movie that talks about Vike's journey, who's actually the main character and on the cover. Like, give me something like that. I think that would be great. Because there's a lot of lore they could explore. I just don't want it to be about this. How's it going, Zombie-ish? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Only 2 gravity deaths? It is real. It did, Dan. It did. They went over like all the different like things we needed to know for why things would cost what they were costing, and like obviously insurance is paying for it. And I had a lot of the stress that I had relieved for it, which was quite nice. What Kwame watched with the lines so you two can bitch the whole time about what they went and what they're doing wrong? Yes, deal. I am hopeful because the director is a very good director and he also likes the game. So I'm hopeful, but don't tell the story of the Elden Ring, but tell a story. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Yep. That is exactly what I want. I want them to tell a story within the world of Elden Ring because there's a lot of really interesting shit that is inside of this world. So, very bad reputation, they do. There are some good ones out there, but most of the good ones are TV shows and not movies. But there are some good ones out there. You get +6. Yeah, I'm hopeful because the director's good, so hopefully. A Dung Eater movie? That would be wild. Pixar style with Alexander as the protagonist that would be really good. I'd be down for that. But it has to be like Pixar style, but rated M for mature, given that Alexander consumes the flesh of those that he kills. Right? So like make it like Pixar style, but super gory. Like God or something. That would also be good. I would also be down. Specs? I'm not allowing that through. Okay, we're hopeful that this is kind of grossly broken on this dude. Because like, big target, the Astral War does a lot of hits. Not as much as I was hoping. What? I'm nowhere near you. Fuck you. It is not as good as I was hoping it was gonna be. Maybe I'm not hitting the middle of his body. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, hitting the middle of his body is helping a lot. Okay, that didn't hit because he was in the air. That's better. That's better. Cool. Hello? Hello. It's still good poise damage. Fuck you. Believe this is the transition. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Where are you? There you are. Am I gonna be able to... Oh, this is a bad spot. I'm a little close for my liking. All right. Thanks, friend. I appreciate you. Oh, come on, man. Why are you like this? Come here. Shit. There we go. There we go. Again, not as much as I was really hoping it would be. I thought that like more than the other bosses, the daggers would, or the daggers, the spears would be hitting him. Like we'd be getting like, I don't know, 10 spears hitting him, but it felt like it was still the same amount as other enemies, which is interesting and very weird. Very weird. But what you gonna do? Doing all this Night Rain merch because it's a success, because they need to make money? Probably because it's a success. Sausage Party vibes? Yep. Oprah Dawn's the final boss of the movie. That'd be pretty funny if it was. Oh. This is weapon to destroy this guy, maybe some fix. It feels like it has been fixed at some point. Or I was just not hitting in the right spot, but it definitely felt like I wasn't doing as much. Yeah, no duos yet. There will be duos, but no duos yet. Let's go to 24. I'm gonna go to 25, and that should be... Oh, 24 is good? Okay, perfect. How's it going, Egon? Or zombie-ish. Got rogue meetings. Sounds good. I hope they go well. I will be steamrolling through bosses while you do that. Definitely not gonna have any problems or any issues. Nope. No, not me. Nope. Mm-mm. Nice try. I do think it's gonna be good on this boss because this boss has got some weird hitbox stuff sometimes. And I think there's a chance that we're gonna do this. And unlike with some of the other weapons and stuff I've used, it's just gonna hit him. Unless he jumps out of it, which he's not currently, so that's nice. And that was really good damage. Because even then, he does move towards you. Like, he jumps out of things, but he moves into you as well. Like this, for example. Phase 2 is a little more jumpy, though. Okay. How about here? Yeah, all right. That was good. This is definitely a good chance. And then this should be a good chance, too. Yeah, and there's the stagger for the win. So that actually felt better on him, but it might also be because he has a lower health pool than Placidusax did. But it felt like the same amount of things was hitting him. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for the alert, Dan. I appreciate it. Because they're going to use the name. They should have got there sooner. It's their own fault. I didn't hit the button, right? Pretty sure I didn't. Isn't the DLC August 2? It said end of the year, but it didn't give August as a date. So I don't know if that was somewhere confirmed that I missed, but as far as I know, that is not confirmed anywhere. What do I want to do now? I could do Fortisax. Did I go grab this? I did not grab this. Did I grab this yet? No, I don't think I grabbed this yet. Let's go grab this. Focus converted to be August wouldn't surprise you. I mean, possible. We'll see. Yeah, it's possible, but I don't know. That damage you to damage enemies and no healing aside from Blessed Dew Talisman. Interesting. Fuck me. I have a version of that written down. I can write that one down, though. The version I have is you can't use healing flasks. You can use any other healing you want, but you can't use healing flasks. I feel like that makes every boss take a long time though, no? It takes forever DPS race. Yeah, I feel like, because like, especially if like you're waiting to heal back, every fight's gonna just be, that's kind of like fist only, where every fight takes a long time. Rather than... But yeah, I guess you can melt some. Yeah, maybe. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. How's it going, babe? I also love the song. How are you doing today? Good luck. I believe in you, Specs. Kick its ass. Sorry, kick its ass is. There's multiple ass in that fight. Kick its ass is. I didn't grab this, right? I'm not crazy. Might be crazy. The silver tear just jumped to its death. Oh, there's another one up there. Look, look, you can see it. It's tiny little legs. Where'd he go? He disappeared. I don't know where he went. All right, well. So basically, this healing is only to make it possible because self-damage will always kill you the same amount of uses no matter what your health are. Yes. Well, that's also why, like, it's like, I think it's interesting. I did do this already. Did I already get the other thing as well? Hang on. Yes, I even have miniature Ronnie already? I'm a fool. All right, well. Does that mean I did that? Do I have... No. Right? No one sees the curse mark of death? I'm not crazy? Cool. All right, let's go get the curse mark of death. I can open a Pokemon pack. Fun. This is the fastest way. Is there an insight? Not an end necessarily. The house is completely empty now. Everything has been removed. And they are discussing what they're going to do for rebuilding it. And restoring it to what it was, but we can obviously make changes and stuff. The thing that we basically learned was we're able to, for example, we have this one room in our house which is a structural nightmare, and to rebuild it would also require doing a bunch of stuff to bring it up to code. So there's a cost which insurance would pay for to do that. But instead of doing that, we can decide to take the money that it would have cost to do that, and we can instead remove it, because we want to remove it anyways, and build a wall up covering that spot so that room is now gone. So we can like take the things that would have cost money and then use that money to do a thing to that thing instead. Yeah, the church room, exactly. So there's little things like that. Also, there was a moment because we received the value for how much everything was going to cost the other day, and it was like they send you the invoice of how much everything's going to be, and you open it up and you're like, oh my god, it's going to cost $345,000. I don't have this money, and I know that insurance pays for it, but my brain still went into a panic of what the fuck. And then I had a conversation with our insurance adjuster, and I had something he said clicked in my brain of we're gonna be fine, which is if ever there's a situation where your policy amount that you have is not enough to cover the repairs for the house, which is what the policy's there to cover, it's to cover all your stuff and for the house and whatnot, right? If that happens, they're just gonna go, okay, well we can't repair this for the price that you have, so here, have the money that your policy covers, and good luck. And they're not doing that, so we're gonna be good. They're gonna be able to do everything within the amount that we have, so feeling 1,000 times better after talking to them. Thank you, Kristen. Yes. This happened a while back. It was back in March, so it's been like 4 months. They are not confirming when we're going to get back in, but they said hopefully for Christmas, which would be really cool if we got to be back in for Christmas. I don't know if that'll happen, but that's what they said. Yeah, it's needed that update for about 2 months, but we stopped using the command, so I just haven't updated it. I probably should. I just haven't got around to it. Feel free if you would like to, Kristen. Feel free. I have no problems with doing it. Thank you, Lukey. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was easily the worst part of everything, because everything else can be replaced. All the other shit can be bought again, but sadly, they cannot. They live on, though, as the channel mascots. They live on. Yeah, we're doing good now. Everything's, I mean, it was really shit, and like, there's still moments of like really shit, but it's going better and better every day. It was where we get with parents done work done? Yeah, same. Yeah, our son's doing good. He's come to terms with a lot more of the stuff that happened, and we've had conversations with him about things, and he's a very, very smart kid. Very smart. And he makes do with what we have. I mean, we'll see if it down the road if anything comes up from a trauma perspective, but hopefully that's not the case. Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, perfect. That's good. Should I just give that private eye panic? No worries. If it helps, I didn't remember. I read, I didn't remember. So you can tell her that she's good. I did read it though, but at the time there was so much going on that I didn't remember most things. Y'all weren't directly at fault. Well, it was an accident, so it was a grease fire that happened. First mark of death, perfect. It was a grease fire that happened, so it's just a really shitty accident that lit the entire kitchen on fire, and yeah. Thankfully, the house itself had no structural damage, so that was cool. That was nice. It's very weird seeing your house gutted and everything being gone. Like, not your things. Like, people move, right? You know? People move all the time. But when you see, like, your house with all the walls torn down and it's just the beams, and where there once was, like, dividing rooms, it's now just empty. It's very strange. It's very surreal. Yes, yeah, I was very thankful my wife wasn't even home at the time, so it was just me and my son. But I'm glad it was, that everyone was able to get, they were able to get out. Bye, Saki. Have a great day. Good luck on Pest later. Okay. Rakshasa was a pain in the ass. Will you be? Probably not as much. Probably not as much. I'm hoping as well that, like, on the triple group, it's really good because like, theoretically, it hits all of them because it's got a big enough area. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Hajier, I need you to stop. I love your glint blades. I use them all the time. In Night Rain, not in this game. And not on like as a spell, as like they're a buff. You bastard, how dare you? Why? 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 I take back what I said. This is just as annoying as it was on Rakshasa. At least they don't do as much damage, but good God, stop moving. Why is that? I mean, that wound up working out, but why is it missing? Oh. There we go. Perfect. That was good. That was good. Hang on. I'm gonna drink the blue and nice. Damn it. It's like aiming behind them. Why? That's so weird. Vandalism and slash waterbeds in the hotel a couple months. Yeah, got it and fixed. It's so weird. Always see our houses got used to it. Fair. We got really lucky that our house is an old house, so like all of the internal wood is really old and didn't get burned. They also, like, whoever had done our house before had like 2 levels of drywall and plaster. So very well fire protected. Very well fire protected. Ooh, a very new build house, no carpet or anything. I mean, similar vibe. Yeah, absolutely. What are we, halfway through? What do I have left? Godfrey. Radabeast. Melania.
I will end it with a new life as the rules. Brandish stay the by becoming. I to conceive brandish stay the
I think that's in the base game, right? And then Bale, PK, that's 5. Did I do the lion? I feel like I did the lion. Yes, Melanie's in the base game. Thank you, Quantum. I appreciate the help. Had problems with the old wood like that. Oh, they had problems. Really? Ours was really lucky because it didn't, like, none of that burned down, so we didn't have to. They didn't have to rebuild any of it. What were the problems they had? Horse lady, not a remembrance boss. I was just thinking remembrance bosses. I do have to kill her too, but she's not a remembrance boss. We actually did have asbestos. We did. It was well preserved, so it wasn't causing us any problems. But we did have asbestos in the house, so they had to do like, I don't know, whatever process they had to do to get the asbestos gone. Rykard, 6. Metter, Romina, Mesmer, PCR, Bale. I said Bale. Fortisax we're doing now. I'll just do the ones I'm thinking of and then we'll figure out who I'm missing. Like we usually do. Hello. All right, and again, theoretically. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Look at that. Yeah, okay, this is really good on him. It didn't feel as good on Placidusax, but on this guy, I'm impressed. I think it's also because it's hitting his head too. Okay, there was a little less bad, or a little less good. A little more bad. It was, yeah. It's definitely hitting the head. That's definitely what's causing all of this extra damage. It's kind of like the Smithscript daggers, because the Smithscript daggers are also so good because they can hit him in the head, and if you can hit a ancient dragon in the head, good God, do you do a ton of damage. Wow-wee. Yeah, that was great. Okay. Cool. They don't do pierce damage, right? I think they just do magic damage. It does say spectral spears, so that makes me think it's just magic. But if they did pierce damage, that would also explain why it was so good on him. How's it going, Poser? How you doing? Okay. Let's go do Mesmer, because I'm thinking of Mesmer. Oh, Midra. Midra. I said I was going to go back to Midra later anyways. Midra. I'm a fool. Today, I did not expect to hear that. I know, right? Until I remember your life, I see an interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays off. Oh, their wooden structure went up easily. Really? Yeah, for us, they said because it was old wood, it didn't go up as quickly because of the way the house had been built at the time. Maybe it was just in the era, because ours is from like the 40s, 50s. Whereas it might have been that like maybe when theirs was built, it was different, or maybe the wood they used was different. I don't know. Interesting though. I'm gonna kill you today because I feel like I can really easily. Or you could just like not walk into the thing that I need you to walk into. It is really good for range kills because a lot of enemies don't rush you, so it's very strong. That is true. Casey's did do that. That did happen. How's it go, Casey's? It's a good point. I can't deny it. Again, Mesmer should be okay. Because Mesmer is a fast boy, but he does have openings, and this is fast enough that we can dodge afterwards. So Mesmer should be fine. And also, in theory, the snake phase 2, when we hit the snake head, we should get a lot of damage in, right? Yeah, that was even that was good. Damn, dude. Okay, that was a very bad dodge. But wow, yeah, this is wildly okay, well, there's also one problem, which I've realized in the middle of this fight. Didn't talk to Hornstead. I'll be right back. I remembered before the kill, which is better than normal. So I think this counts as a win for me. Did I talk to Hornstead? I don't think I did. Nope, I did not. All right, great. Okay, maybe it doesn't work over here. Fair enough. Yeah, ours was built in the 40s, and then it's also got a lot of owners and stuff, and yeah, been pretty crazy. Mesmer has openings which we tend to exploit with our spear. I can't deny that that's true, but it's a wild way to say it. You were wedding on Friday and now you're sick? Well, I hope you had a great time at the wedding. I'm sorry you're sick now, but I hope you had a great time at the wedding. I've never opened Modern Horizons 3. I'm so excited. I'm inadvertently going to become best friends with the card shop people because I'm going back every single day now. I don't think there's anything else that we need for a like an item to be stronger. I feel like we're good with what we have, and there's no other thing that could give us more damage output. We will want eventually the Crimson Burst Talisman for Rykard, for sure. Horizon 3 has a higher chance of getting cards worth money. I'm excited. Cool. Jump plus cut across streams is what they do. This is true. Okay, Hornsent's a little jumpy. Okay, this is getting okay. Hornsent. Hornsent. Can you Hornsent, there we go. No, Lena, you interrupted his attack. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I think Leda and friends should be okay. As long as I bait them into the attack. Oh, she's going off on a journey again. Say goodbye to Leda, everybody. She has broken. Her mind is fractured. She's lost all control of her body. Goodbye. See you in a couple hours. I love when that happens. All right, now we can go find Mesmer. Ooh, you found your old Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Love it. You should see if any of them are worth some cash. If you aren't playing anymore, you can always sell them or trade them in. You butt dialed your friend during an argument. Well done, Pia. Bravo. Ooh, you think that Gideon is going to be the hardest for me? Possible. I do have ranged for Gideon, so I don't have to be up close for his spells, which would be nice. Okay, Mesmer for definitely the first time. We definitely didn't have another attempt, which I then had to back out of because I forgot to do Hornsent stuff. Definitely not. What? In the embrace of Mesmer's Game's dumb. Game is stupid. Hate game. Bad game. Terrible game. We've already done the hardest. I could see that. Yeah, I think it'll be hard pressed to beat Rakshasa's death count, I think. Unless an incident happens, which it could. But Rakshasa is infamous on this channel for a reason. God damn it. I rolled too early. Are you serious? Wow. Fucking excuse me? What are you talking about? Man, my timing on this dude is off. Okay, I deserve these deaths. I don't know what to tell you. Immediately chase after with a couple of charged R2s, stagger and die. Possible. It's possible. It's timing out James. To be fair, James would have done the same. Have fun at lunch, Christine. Enjoy. I hope it's delicious. Yeah, damage is not the issue this time. This time it's just skill. You okay? You want to get a popsicle? Go get a popsicle. Well, Bubba, I can't help you right now. I'm kind of in the middle of something. I don't know if your foot is hurting that badly. If it is, we should go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm just doing this fight badly right now.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Is on fire. Giant, is it phase 1 or phase 2? I have tips for both. Oh, no, Kristen did. Kristen has done it many times already. This is just another one. She do behead mods. She can do what she wants. At least in regards to the other mods. Luck right now. He's not staying in any of the hits long enough to get hit by stuff. Definitely a boss I need way more practice on. Despite having fought him a lot, definitely one of the ones I'm weaker overall. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have the timing down for any of this today. Take me to phase 2. That all missed because he did that. That's unfortunate. How about this one? Who the fuck are you aiming at? He's so jumpy in this phase.
Lightless creature, embrace
Uh-huh.
thou shall I.
1 and 2. Well, 2, I'll give you the tip for 2. 2, don't fight his legs. Stand in front of him and wait for him to attack you and hit his arms. It's significantly more consistent if you do that. All right, I'm gonna mix in some actual attacks instead of just using the Ash of War. As good as the Ash of War is, some actual attacks will be really helpful on this. I don't get it. I can't do the dodges on this boss today? Like... Fuck!
This creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Like phase 1 better than phase 2. Phase 1's definitely easier than phase 2, for sure. I said I wasn't gonna use only the Ash of War. I didn't even, I'm not gonna use some of the Ash of War. It's funny, because like the Ash is not crazy slow. It's just that if the boss moves out of where the Ash is, the Ash becomes significantly worse than it normally is. Like that was 4,000 damage from one Ash of War. So it's really good. And like there, that's also a good spot, which normally I wouldn't even be able to get an attack in there. But it's like really potent. I'm just playing this fight extremely badly, and I'm not doing a good job at the fight. You could have on it. I could have any weapon, and I would still be struggling as I am because I'm just playing it so badly right now, which is really annoying because I know this fight better than I am able to do. Oliver, what? No. It's the worst timing.
Grace of gold channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
This should not be this hard for me. Should not be this hard. That's a rare move. He doesn't usually do that out that close. Maybe I shouldn't say a rare move. A rare spot for that move. Usually does that further away. Like what? Why this and Rakshasa today?
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Rakshasa I get more, but this? Ridiculous. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh yeah, I forgot to get rid of the... Not that it makes a difference, but... There is something I forgot to get rid of. a certain thing that Fia gave us. Two certain things, I should say, not just one, two. Driving light load. Light load, I do not like.
In the embrace of
Light load does not give you more iframes. It just makes your roll go further. And I know the fight's way better on medium load, which means that every time I do a light load, it will wind up rolling me further away and put me into a position that I don't know. I know some people love light load and swear by it, but it's really good. It was really good on Rakshasa. I enjoyed that on Rakshasa. It was a good suggestion by Ant for there, but on this boss and other bosses like this where I know the fight better on medium. At the end of the day, this is just me playing poorly. Hello, Maria. How's it going? That was pretty good. He dodged straight into it. Oh my god, I didn't get hit by it. Look at me go. Then I got hit by that part of it. Of course I did. Good enough. There we go. Okay, can I explain what just happened? You know how I was just crouching as I was running towards the boss? Do you want to know why? I was trying to press Surge Sprint from fucking Night Rain to get to the boss faster to take the riposte, because I forgot what goddamn game I was playing. Damn it! Alright, well, he's dead. Good enough. Whatever, man. I don't know why that was such a struggle today, but here we are. Here we are. Indeed, skill issue is the accurate statement. Let's go to Midra. Oh, speaking of Midra, go to Midra. Bosses need light load. Distance light load is good, but normally damage negation is better. Yes. Yes, 100%. Oh, I heard that armor doesn't mean shit unless it gives you a stat boost. Yeah, so people say that in the Souls games, and it's just like not true. Even in Bloodborne, it's not true. I don't know why people say that, because like it makes kind of a huge difference if you have no armor versus heavy armor. Oh, that armor doesn't make a difference in Souls games. I was doing fuck, what's the Bloodborne DLC boss with the fire? It's not Ludwig. Whose name I don't remember. Father? No. Ariandel is Dark Souls 3. Someone will tell me. Whatever his name is. I was doing that fight and I didn't have, like, my fire damage negation was garbage and I kept dying. And then I threw fire damage negation on and all of a sudden I could survive the majority of attacks with a ton of extra health. And people always said that it didn't matter in that game. And it's like, it's not. I don't know where that idea came from or who made that concept up, but it's 100% false. Flat damage negation on the top obviously is no effect on how much damage you take, Trent. Don't be absurd. Demon Paint? No, Bloodborne. I don't remember his name. I'll look it up after this. 40% damage negation when I'm able to. Can confirm it matters. Yeah. Demon Prince? No, that's Dark Souls 3. It's Bloodborne I'm talking. I don't remember his name. So the naked character the strongest. So here's the thing. I run Lawrence. That's his name. Thank you. Yep, that's the one. Yeah, Lawrence is the guy that I had the issues on. I usually run with stuff that increases my damage negation or lowers my damage negation or just increases my damage output because I like doing a lot of damage and I'm trying to make my build as strong as possible. And like ignoring what happened on Mesmer like 5 minutes ago, I am normally fairly good at dodging most attacks and fighting bosses without getting hit. So me having like crazy good armor often does not matter, right? But that's not always the case. There are times like the Archery Great Bow for PCR, which is going to be paying on Sunday, where I am putting heavy armor on so that way I can survive way more hits. When I do anything that has slow casting or like silly builds where, you know, I need to throw rocks, I usually go with heavier armor so that way I can take a hit if I get hit because it makes a huge amount of difference. But for some reason, there's this concept of armor doesn't matter, wear what you like, which is just, it's factually incorrect. And it is very silly that it's repeated so often. The one guy who did some math PvP decided armor didn't make that big difference and everyone just started saying that. Oh, is that where it came from? Because if we're talking PvP, I don't know the difference in PvP, but for PvE in all the games, 100%. Saying this so fashion always best. That is true. Fashion does matter. I'm not saying it doesn't. But to say that armor values don't matter is crazy. But fashion is important. I do agree. Since Alexander's Shard doesn't work on Holy Ashes, I won't be using it. What? That is definitely not true. What? Huh? 5 citrus land to kill you versus 6. Okay, hang on. I'm not, Maria, please note, I'm not blaming you. Maria, just to confirm, the person that made this myth, sorry, I need to say this without music. The person that made this myth did math for PvP where it showed that wearing armor made you take an extra hit instead of not wearing armor, and then said, oh, it's not that big a difference, so don't do it. Despite the fact that the math proved that it made a difference. I hate video gamers sometimes. What the fuck? That's so dumb. Oh my god. Oh, Lord help me. Struggling with DTS, maybe with armor, it will help. Now, armor, to be fair, does not make up for one's knowledge of the fight. You will, you know, wearing armor will help, but knowing the fight is obviously better, ideally. But if you want to negate the fight and you don't want to learn the fight, just use a shield, because shields are kind of gross. Frankly, shields and guard counters in this game are like brokenly good. If you have the stamina to block and you get the fingerprint stone shield, you can just hold that up and then just poke every boss to death while not taking damage. It's amazing. Intentionally obscures how game mechanics work. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. For example, the armor we're wearing right now, which apparently increases your damage taken, but not actually. Shields ain't got shit on cheat engine. True. Also true. Great shield with 40 endurance equals win. Yeah. 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 Oh my god. The only time that using a shield and guard counters is a bad idea is Fire Giant. And I say this from experience. Everything else, 10 out of 10. Fire Giant, only using guard counters though? Don't do it. No, the Rakshasa armor doesn't increase damage taken. It says it does, and there's the icon up there. Those are both things that it says, but we did math and it doesn't change how much damage you take, like at all. FromSoft, am I right? Ow. The reigning theory that we have is what they meant to say, or I guess the two reigning theories are: one, it's broken and it's supposed to, which I think is very likely. But two, and I think this is the one that it could be, it's meant to be that the armor is as heavy as something like this. Like this weighs 5.5, right? But physical is 2.7 and so on. This weighs 4.4, but its damage negation is much higher. Overall, it's the same when you look at like this, 12.8 versus 9.2. It's better. You know, so that's the other theory, is that what they meant was you're sacrificing the armor negation for something heavier. But for how much weight? Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. I don't know how good this is gonna be on this dude. Well, that doesn't bode well. Why did the first one miss so bad? Oh man, this Astral War is really cool, but god damn it, is it really annoying sometimes. All right. Okay. Well, that distracted me. I thought it was just something else. James! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. What the fuck? I was told you'd fight Midra with only your hands if I did this. Yeah, my hands are in the shape of a spear. Are yours not? Is this not a normal, like, how your hands look? This is what my hands look like. This is what they, I mean. No, bare hands? Yeah, that's for a different run though, unfortunately. It's a different run. Technically, if I did a run where it was called I beat Elden Ring with bare hands, and I used mobs that use their hands, that would count, right? Like finger creepers, technically. You don't get Jumbo Flirter, you don't get Bare Hands Fight. No, but you do get to play Night Rain with Bobo one more time, maybe before Bobo fully quits and never wants to play it ever again. How else? Maria, yeah, I am using my bare hands. See? Maria's totally right. Blue, Stocky, Lizzie, Gabby, and Lothric enjoy the ad-free viewing and the emotes. Thank you very much, James, for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. I do. I'm not gonna do it yet, but I will do rolling only for you. How's that sound? As a compromise. Good? It won't be the next run. It'll probably be the run after that, but I will do rolling only. That is one I want to do. I actually think it's not going to be terrible, weirdly. It's going to take a while, but... I don't know anything about that specific one, but that should be a good graphics card for playing pretty much all the Souls games, I mean. You're not a bear. You'd not have you'd have to use those awful red bear claws. On how to make Kristen's very bad at compromising. How's it going, Staru? It's been a bit. I hope you're doing well. How's it going, Psychotic? Cheers. Okay, we're gonna try this again. You're gonna hit, right? Well. Okay. Okay. I wish I could aim it better. The aiming is a problem, I'm realizing more and more as time goes on. Ow. The man hit my foot with madness. I was not close enough? Well, that's a new thing. I've never had that before. This is awkward. How's it going, world? How you doing? Awkward. That's real awkward. It's real awkward. Awkward. That's like real awkward. I shouldn't die to that move. That move's really easy to avoid. I just duck and I just did, you know. You prefer whips over bare hands? Stocky. That's such a personal thing to admit to in a chat. I respect it. Ooh, what's in your omelet? No, 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 no! I went too far! Okay. Okay, okay, cool. And I can hit you from here too, which is pretty solid. Although I am running out. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, he's coming. Well, that was some bullshit right there. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, James. I appreciate it. The beam, look at it, did. That beam did hurt. Cheese, ham, tomatoes on the side. Nice. It sounds delicious. You got 0 claw. Oh yeah, I saw your message. I was gonna say 0 was gonna be my guess. 0 colossal and 0 fire is a terrible run, and I'm so sorry. To whip his radar when you got a legendary whip. It was. If you can get the legendary whip on the bug today, it's so good. Legitimately, I think the legendary whip is probably the best weapon in the game against the bug. Whoopaga! Whoopaga! Fuck! Didn't think it was gonna follow that up. That was, that's on me. That's my bad. Nice. I think I considered Blade of Mercy before, but I really should. I don't know if I have it actually on. No, maybe I should actually be putting that on. Come on, you're not supposed to get up that quickly. This guy's cheating. I've decided that every boss is cheating today. What? All right then. Thank you, Quantum. Where's the blood? Grafted dragon. Dropping magma can't. Jesus Christ, you had a crazy build. Need to route better. Routing's so important in Night Rain. So important. Ancient Dragon of the Foreskin Twins. I mean, that is a lot of money at least. Only cheater is Melania. I'm not allowed to complain about Melania anymore. I've killed her too many times. I'm legally not allowed to say anything mean about her because I've beat her over 500 times. So, but you're allowed to, 100%. Tuesday other than bows. They're honestly going a melee Iron Eye is actually pretty fun if you're looking to mix it up, but I understand using bows. The bows are really fun on him. Why am I getting madness there? I'm not getting hit by anything. Like, I'm not taking damage during that. That's so weird. Like, I know he leaves the trail on the ground, right? I understand that, but I don't understand why I'm not getting damage taken when I'm getting the madness build up on me. God damn it. Annoying. Thank you. I'm surprised there hasn't been a stagger yet. Stagger here? No? There? Really? Really? Wild. And then that one was really quick. Very strange. I don't know why we didn't get a stagger for so long in that fight. Huh. Well, I am going to swap out this for Blade of Mercy because we are getting a lot more staggers now on these bosses. More than we were. So I think this is going to be really strong. Let's go do... I kind of want to save Romina for a bit. Let's go do PK into PC or into Bale. It must have reset. That's the only thing that makes sense there, because I did a lot of stuff to him. Sucks to fight a low level. It does, it's true. It is true. I'm gonna go to 25 in each of these, and then I'm gonna start bringing up my dex and intelligence all the way up again. Because it is, yeah, okay. To the Dragon Man! We'll do Dragon Man into Bale. I still have Rykard I need to do. Let's review. How many do I have? We're missing 2. So that is 16. So we have Metter, Dragon, Metter, PK, Bale, PCR, Romina, Rykard, Radabis, Godfrey, Melania. Who the fuck did I forget? Did I not do the lion? Lion. Lion. Cool. I thought I did lion. That's why I was confused. Okay, lion. We still have lion. Excellent. I guess I should probably do lion soon then, eh? Probably. You can still complain. Yeah, you have to get past the 500 mark to be able to, or to lose the ability to complain. Bows are great enough for they take melee. Very valid. Yeah, there's a lot of really good melee weapons on Iron Eye, I find. And like, the bows are really fun. Especially if you get like some crazy range damage buffs going on. I'm excited after this run is done because I get to do, we're doing the red items only run, which means I get to spend my night tonight looking at every item in the game to figure out which items are red. So that's gonna be good. It might also be the one time that I actually use Rivers of Blood, because that's the red one. So I don't want to use it, but it is red. You requested it. I had a bunch of people. We did a vote actually. Every time that we finish the color runs, I always do a vote at the end of it for whatever the next was gonna be. And technically,